Happy September, pigeons. It's Victoria Weinstein, Peace Bang, and I'm just checking in before church. I don't really have time to do this, but it feels so important to mention that we had a huge week in America for Americans to see what churches do. Um, the homegoing service in the Black church tradition for Aretha Franklin, which gave rise to two major news stories that are very worth following for clergy, and I'll mention both of those in a moment. And the funeral liturgy in the Episcopal tradition for Senator John McCain, which also had a few interesting, I think, aspects of public ministry that I want to mention. I would really love to get a conversation going in the comments about what you saw and what you've been hearing as in the aftermath of both of these huge public events. But I just want to mention that the two big stories coming out of Aretha Franklin's service, which was an amazing, epic, fabulous celebration, um, was marred by a eulogy given by Reverend Jasper Williams that was, this is just my opinion, regressive in the extreme, abusive, and devastating. And so I'm a white woman. I'm not the proper person to analyze this, but I would recommend that if you aren't aware of this story, that you follow it, because it really it invites all of us to think about what a eulogy is and what it isn't, and how harmful and painful eulogies like this can be, and to the extent that they drive lots of people away from the church. One of the Twitter feeds that I saw last night that talked about this is Christina Cole. She's an editor at Glamour magazine, and she's an experienced journalist. And she's at Chrissy Cole, all one word. And she wrote that she was very triggered by Reverend Williams's eulogy. And then, I mean, there are hundreds of comments from people saying, yep, this is why I left the church. Yep, yep, yep. I mean, it's very, very upsetting. And it's something that we need to look at honestly. The other person, just off the top of my head, I hope you will mention or recommend other commentators to follow on this. Professor Anthea Butler, who tweets at Anthea Butler, also was posting very trenchant commentary, and I just recommend everybody follow her anyway. So that eulogy was a big news story. The other big news story, unfortunately, was Bishop Charles Ellis and his groping of Ariana Grande from the pulpit. What I noticed, and I just couldn't believe it. What he said when she got up there was, "Oh, when I saw the name Ariana Grande on the program, I thought it was something from Taco Bell." So he demeaned her and insulted her in a really like, "Ha ha, I'm so funny" kind of way, which is also abusive and completely inappropriate. Also, the fact that he would associate the word grande with Taco Bell. I don't want to get into the racial politics of that. So, he insulted her and kind of threw her off, in that way that a lot of us have experienced, where it's like, did you just insult me? And am I supposed to laugh and be like, ha ha? I've actually, anyway, I'm not going to go into how people have treated my name and the shade they've thrown at me. Weinstein, Reverend Weinstein, you mean Rabbi? Oh, haha, we're right up here in public and I'm supposed to just laugh that off? Like, oh, it's awful. So then he pulled her to him, and it's all on camera. You can see him just gripping her. Now, whether or not you think he was actually groping her breast or not isn't the point. The point is that he had her in a death grip. It's inappropriate. She couldn't move away. She was clearly indicating discomfort, and it's gross, and it triggered a lot of women. And it's a very typical male dominance move to make. And I love that there's so much anger being expressed about it. He issued an apology that I thought was half-assed at best. But it's also, again, an opportunity for all of us to look at how any of us feel entitled to touch anyone when we are on the chancel or the bema or the pulpit or whatever. I've seen all kinds of people do that. It is, to me, it's a power move. It's it's probably just something we shouldn't be doing at all. Um, especially especially this kind of pulling someone close to you and sort of holding on to them. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's creepy. So that has been an interesting conversation. The John McCain's funeral was very interesting in terms of its political commentary and the family using opportunities to make statements about Trump and so on, that I just thought was tragic because it's so awful that they have to do that, and it's just a sign of the times, a very depressing and demoralizing sign of the times. But you know, um, the last thing I think I wanted to mention was I was so dismayed and embarrassed for Episcopal leaders who went on Twitter and were actually high-fiving each other about the supremacy of their funeral liturgy. And I know that we all talk shop, when we do a really great funeral, I think it's completely normal for any of us to be, disrobing or whatever and going like, nice job, nice job. But you don't ever want to go out in public and show the world how the sausage gets made. Keep that to yourselves. Make a private phone call. Save it for the Episcopal gathering. Say like, yeah, we do the best. It was so tacky. I saw that on, I don't know, 10, 12 people's Twitter feeds because I follow a lot of religious leaders. I couldn't believe it. It's like, really? That's like an undertaker going up to the body in the middle of the funeral and going, hey, I really did a nice job there. Let someone else compliment you. So awful. So be aware of how you use Twitter and what it looks like and how, if that's conveying something that you want to get out there, if it's just something you need to keep in the family. All right, so those are my comments. I hope you will add yours in the comments. Get a conversation going. This was really a remarkable week, and I'd love to hear from you. Okay, I'm off to church. Love you. Mwah. Kiss a